Hey guys, Zombinator100 here. If you can see in front of you, I have a good amount of knives and some other things. This video I'm gonna do a quick little talk about some more people-friendly knives. Let's start off by talking about knives that aren't that people-friendly. Like, say maybe a Boker Kalashnikov. Opens up real fast, has a big blade, more tactical looking. This would scare somebody if you pulled it out just to cut a little box or package open. So, also, this would be a scary knife for someone. This is a 511 Tactical Recon Scout Tanto. It's a huge, huge knife. It's really big. It's very, very mean looking blade. Very, very cool knife. But now if I was out in public and I just wanted to open up a package or something, if I took this out, people would probably be scared. So, this is just a video of showing you what you could carry as a secondary knife, so you don't have to use your main blade, or just as a main blade, if you don't want to carry something this big. Also, these little knives would be good if you're maybe a girl and you don't have as big pockets as guys, because these ride pretty far down. As you can see, it's a comparison with my hand. I have medium-sized hands, average-sized hands. It's pretty big. So, let's start talking about the small knives. They range in a few different types. So you can see we have these, which are slip joint knives. This is actually called a Texas toothpick, and it is made by CRKT. It is very sharp, very nice tip, and if you wanted to, this could fit even in a little lighter or coin pocket of your jeans. Very lightweight, very thin, and it'll do what you need it to do. It'll cut open a package, cut some tape, maybe even a box. Do what you want it to do. And they come in different forms. As you can see, there's this one. Here is another type of knife. This is actually a Buck Classic. Very, very nice. Love this knife. Has very straightforward handles, but they're very, very comfortable. It just melts in your hand, and if you take this out and you're using it, no one's going to be really super scared of this, and if they are, they have got some serious problems. I'm sorry, but really. And these all have very nice edges and a good tip. And one other would be the Buck Texas toothpick. And as you can see, the handles do vary, so you can get lots of variety with these. Also very nice and sharp and very pointy. And they all have they're all just very nice feeling in the hand, and they'll do what you need them to do. Now say, if you don't want to put that in your pocket and lose it, you can make a simple little sheath, like what I did. This was made out of an old glasses case that I just stitched and cut to the right proportions, and I had a little clip from one of the things, and I put some red fabric on that side of the clip, and it just slides in there and it stays. So, and it adds even a little bit more tension for your pocket. As you can see, the knives slip right in. Whichever way you want to put them in, you can put them in that way, upside down. This one fits. So they fit it fits a very wide amount of little slip joints. So you can carry them in that. Now let's look at a different style of a folder. Maybe one with a lock. Well, you can get something like this and use it as a money clip. This is the CRKT Ashworth Turtle. Very, very nice knife. I love this thing. And as you see, it's not very scary. Very shiny, however. Has a liner lock, so it won't fold in on you when you're using it. Or you can also wear it as a necklace. That little pendant that just swivels up, put it around your neck, and whenever you wanted to, you can open it one-handed. Just use it, and it'll do what you need it to do. I mean, folks, you don't really need something that's as big as a big tactical knife just to cut some tape or something. I mean, If you really think about it, that's a bit of a waste. This is a self-defense knife. This is a hard-use knife, big work knife. And that's what I use this for. But hopefully, the self-defense applicant won't ever show its need. Sorry if I'm boring you guys. If you don't like this video, well, I don't know, then why are you watching it? But this is just a video, an informational video I thought some people would like. Let's go with a few other types of locking knives. Like this. This is the Gerber Mini Paraframe. Or sorry, what is this? Actually, I think this is the Gerber Ripstop. Can't remember the name off the top of my head, but it's a nice little knife. Has thumb studs and a little hole if you want to use that instead. Has a frame lock actually. Nice deep ride pocket clip, and it's small. I mean, even, let's take out a knife that everybody knows, I'm sure, which is the Benchmade Mini Griptilian or the Griptilians. And, yeah, the Mini Griptilian's a good knife, but it looks a little scary and tactical. And even so, this is smaller. This is overall a smaller knife. I mean, you can just see the size comparisons in the back with this. So, you could get something like this if you wanted more of a harder beater knife. You can put a decent edge on there, has a good tip, and it's pretty thick and strong. So that's a good knife to carry. Now, if you want something with a little more style, you can go with the Spyderco. Here is a Spyderco Spin. Very, very cool knife. I like it a lot. Has a pocket clip, but I took it off because I just used to like to slide it in my pocket or have it on my keychain. Nice knife, feels comfortable in the hand. And, you know, it's not very scary. I mean, as you can see, I can make it just about disappear in my hand open. From the other side, you can't really see it. And let's take a quick size comparison. As you can see, it's quite a small knife. And it also has a frame lock. And it's just very smooth, very nice. Feels great. Has a nice Wharncliffe. This will be great for cutting tape, letters, boxes, whatever you need it to. It'll do a great job with that. Also, here is my wallet. You like to have a little knife in here at all times. As you can see, it's poking out right there. Keep it in this little back slot. And that's the Spyderco Bug. It's been very well loved and very used. I love this thing. I've used it for just about everything. As you can see, the entire knife is still maybe a little bit shorter than the actual blade on the Benchmade Mini Griptilian. So that's really cool. Really, really nice. It's held up great. Still has a nice edge. Not that bad. Cut tape, cut letters, boxes open. It'll do exactly what you need it to. This one is like the slip joint, so it doesn't have a lock. But you know what? If you're using your knife properly, you shouldn't really be too concerned about the locks. And last, if you want something with a little more elegance, maybe you're going out to a party and don't want to carry something huge or scary, this is a great knife. Disappears in my hand when I'm holding it, and it looks beautiful. It doesn't look scary. Looks very elegant. This is the Benchmade Paul Axial knife. I love this knife. One of my favorites. Very nice tip. Very, very sharp. And it's also smaller than the Benchmade Mini Griptilian. And, you know, people may say, yeah, it's a little bit smaller, but you know what? That's still a pretty decent sized knife. Yeah, it's a decent sized knife, but are you going to be more scared of this? Much more tactical looking knife. Looks a lot more sturdy and meant for not safe uses, I guess you could say. I don't really know how to put that into words, but versus this little guy who you carry in a little leather pouch. Just take it out of the pouch. You can open it two-handed to even look less scary. But personally, I like the little drop that I can do with it. Very nice knife. Put that in your pocket. It sits there perfectly, and you shouldn't be scaring anybody with it. I do have one other example, and here, hold on. Had to go get my keys because it stays on there. A little Swiss Army knife. This is a bit thicker this is a bit, this isn't the classic, but has everything that you need it to. I lost my toothpick and have the tweezers in there still. Has everything and more. Scissors, little cleaner, and a little ruler and a small flathead, a blade, a file, and let's see what else you got here. Another smaller blade, even smaller, really cool. And last is this. So that's it. I hope you guys like this. Now, if you don't want to carry something scary and big, you see there are lots and lots of options out there. So just go out and look. I hope you guys like this video. It was probably one of my longer ones. Sorry if it was boring for you guys, but it's about it for me. 'Cause I'm Neighbor 100. Peace and out.